Everyone, this is David. It's just a quick hit on a Sunday afternoon. Welcome. Come on in. Everyone get settled. We got a lot to get to today. You know where I want to start? We haven't talked for a minute about Teresa. We got some other things to talk about. But look, I asked earlier in the week, the days blend together. I'm telling you guys, I kid you not, when you do 9 shows a week, it literally all blends to fucking together. I say to Sarah, did I talk to you about this? To Amir, I don't know who I say. And then I have the voices in my head. So I don't know if it's just a voice in my head or if I actually said it on air. But we talked earlier in this week about Teresa. She's bringing back my wives. The drag queen, the drag race crossover. She's on tour on the ship down under in Australia with Miss Whitney Rose. Louie is there with her. And I said, again, outside the US, Australia is one of the places where the biggest. I said, anyone actually going on this? Voila, we heard from someone. Someone sent me this video, which someone was actually on the damn ship. But they did say, so we, just they didn't really say much. Like Teresa and Whitney are obviously not engaging, and they're disengaging, not very friendly when they're not obligated to be at the events. But it's a whole thing, they do the meet and greets and this and that and blah blah blah. Well, Louis is like whoring, pimping, whatever you want to say, Teresa out for like $1 because I got this video. Now, look, here's the thing. The drag queens are doing the shows. You know what I mean? The drag queens are doing the splits, their lips. They do the dead drops. Anyone watch Drag Race? They're doing the splits and this and that and the other thing. Well, Whitney and Teresa are usually at the meet and greet. They're part of the Q&A. Well, apparently the other night, Teresa was actually performing in the show. Now, here's the thing, okay? I don't know. I think Teresa has hit new lows, and it's figuratively and literally because, I mean, she's like on the ground. Here's the thing. This isn't age shaming. We're not age shaming here. I'm not slut shaming. I'm not shaming doing what you have to for $1, but just own it. That's the difference. Like, to act like everything is great and you have all these opportunities, I don't know. The show is gone. There ain't no show. There hasn't been a show in a year. There isn't going to be a show for at least another year. Okay. And I don't know what Teresa's doing for money. I mean, look, Celebrity Apprentice was a long time ago. The guy's the president now. So that ain't happening again. You already did Dancing with the Stars. You did Villains. They invited New York, Miss Tiffany Pollard back for another, was it a third season? They didn't invite you. So that's over. I guess Traders, maybe, but they didn't call you for this season. So no shade, but Teresa needs to make money. She owes $3 million with her husband. So he, hid in the bush and jumped out and married her for the fame and the money. And now he's literally, pimping her out for $1. So in this video, she's part of the show. She's on her back, rolling around on the floor. And then, I mean, I'm telling you, she spreads her legs and there's like a icon thing that comes up over whatever you see there in the middle of the legs. Now, I don't need to see anything behind the icon. That's not for me. But she's spreading her legs and she's on the floor. So Lisa Rinna says, yeah, I'll do anything for $1. I'm hawking Depends. I have no problem with Teresa doing this. You obviously need the money. Just own it. You hit new lows. That's okay, girl. No one's judging you. Just own it. Just own that you gotta go spread your legs laying on a floor on a cruise ship going around Australia because you need the money. It's okay. Listen, if anyone wants me to spread my legs on the floor on my back, I'm not doing it for $1. I don't think I'll do it for $100, but 1,000? I mean, how long do I have to do this for? I mean, 10,000, I'll do anything you fucking want. If anyone wants to give me 10,000, I mean, I'll do literally what you want. Just tell me from start to finish and I'll do it. For $1,000, I would lay on my back and spread my fucking legs and you could put an icon over my hoo-ha also. So, or Chukalina, as she calls it. I feel like Teresa has hit some new lows. Girl, just own it. It's okay. And Louie, you're right there. She's running out into the audience and kissing him. So you got to see this video. The only other thing I want to say before I move on from this topic is it is a little ironic that she accused Melissa of being a stripper. Way back in the day, we had Nicole Squiglow on who worked at the Gentlemen's Club. Lookers was it called with Melissa. She was on this very podcast. Go and listen to the episode. She says Melissa stripped, the clothes came off, and she gave all the details of that. So go listen to that episode. I don't know if that's true. Just a little hypocritical that whether Melissa took the clothes off or not, you had a problem with her dancing around in skimpy outfits and rolling around. It's kind of exactly what you're doing. So, karma, it's a real thing, guys. I'm sorry you hit new lows, Teresa. I got nothing against it. Earn that dollar, but just be honest about it. You know what I mean, guys? Okay, let's move on. That is enough of that. Let's move on to this news that surfaced. Real or fake? Now, this came out. Jennifer Tilly, the Tillmeister, back for her second season, season 15, that her and Miss Faye Resnick had a smackdown. Now, I read this and I said, I'm all for people. Like, I don't wish harm on anyone. I don't wish angst or drama on anyone. But I read this that the Tillmeister and Faye got into it, filming this season. The ladies were just in Sedona, Arizona. And I'm like, I don't wish any harm on anyone, but please let this be true. Just please let this be true. Let the Tillmeister get into the action. I love Faye. Sorry, Catherine Edwards. Hey, I love you more because I know you. You're my girl. We love our Catherine Edwards. She's like a friend, but I don't know. There's something about Faye that the heart wants what the heart wants sometimes. Well, I read this and I'm like, please let this be true. Apparently, Tilly and Faye got into a huge argument, and there was blows and there was shattered glass, and it was a physical altercation. And I was like, oh, this is good. Well, welcome to Housewives, Tilly. I know you've done the press rounds with Chucky, but this is how it works. Well, anyway, much to my disappointment, this is not true. Wouldn't this have made great TV? Apparently, Miss Tilly has responded. I usually do not respond to rumors, but this is just plain silly. We have not filmed with Faye Resnick. And if we did, Faye is the sweetest person in the world, and there would be no yelling. Also, I am not the kind of person to be shattering glass because glass